What can I do for you? See you around.
Alright, so I want to do this quest for an explosive rocket.
Have a good one.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But I want the explosive rocket for split pulls, because the only way a druid can split pull is using Hurricane, so we need the rockets, and I need to basically make this work. I can't do more than 15 split pulls before I get Hurricane. Unless I go grab the Goblin Dynamite from STV. Anyway, the fact that I have that memorized is absolutely ridiculous, and that's why this is being done right now.
See you later.
Let's get that quest.
Light be with you. For the Alliance. Be careful. Go with honor, friend.
One thing to consider at this point is that because I'm a Feral Druid and I haven't gotten Bear Form, once I level up, my talents are not going to be any sort of useful until I get Bear Form. And based on memory, I think that Moonkin's like level 12. Maybe it's 13 max. But regardless, it's going to take me a second before I get Bear Form. So my talents are going to be relatively useless for a little while here. Luckily, I've never had any issues with that, so it should be okay. I just thought I'd mention it, since there might be someone using this as a guide, trying to follow along, even if you're not doing Ultra, or if you're not doing these specific regulations or restrictions, I guess is the correct word. Still definitely something to note. I would highly recommend putting your first point into Nature's Grasp, but I would not waste any other points anywhere else other than dumping them into Feral after that first one. This one's just, that'll save your life. Trust me. It's a get out of jail free card if you're in the open world. Just don't fuck with caves and you'll be good. The main thing with Nature's Grasp, if you're trying to min-max that, use it before your pull. So like, if I were to pop it now, you don't want to pull until this thing starts to tick, because the CD is ticking. You want to wait till this is pretty close to being over, but not so close to being over to where it won't proc. If that makes sense. You want to let it go for a little bit, because see, it just procced, and now I only have to wait like, 35 seconds, but here, on the next mob, I'll do it a little better and show you. I wonder what people think when they see me. Probably like, wow, that's a real druid. I hope that's what they think. I mean, that's the idea. I'm trying to be a real druid. They just, the unfortunate thing is, they probably won't be able to tell what I'm doing once I get Bear Form. Unless they were to inspect me, or if I'm just chilling outside. Not in Shapeshift, you know what I mean? But there's also some pros to that, because technically, I could hide the fact that I'm doing this challenge in Bear Form. Like, if I have a group of people who I don't think, are going to be on board with the mentality of what I've got going on here, I could just stay in Bear Form and refuse to elaborate, you know what I mean? And only if they inspect me will they realize what's actually taking place. That's a cool gun. Unfortunate I can't use it. But it'd be really cool if I was a gun user. What does it look like? Ooh. Yeah, that is sick looking. It's got this green tint to it. Looks like you've been dragging it through the algae, you know what I mean? Okay, I'll shut up.
Well met. Be careful.
Let's go kill Hogger. That would be a big upgrade. A whole 1 agility and 3 armor. Hell yeah. It's 1 more agility that I didn't have, and we're gonna need all we can get. I mean, I can't really do anything about the fact that this guy wants to help me. I mean, if other people just want to help me, then that's their choice, right? Like, I can't stop people from helping me. They, you know, he inspected me. He made the conscious decision. He wanted to assist. All I can do is attempt to do things the way that they were intended to be done. But at the end of the day, this is an MMORPG, and I'm not going to fight the current. I am going to use the momentum for my own benefit. I might be able to visit a leatherworking trainer soon. Get some better stuff. I just realized something. I never got my split pull dynamite. Oh, that's what that's for. Ah. I was gonna go kill Princess, but I want to split pull that. So we're gonna need to go turn that in. I need to figure out where I can get a good offhand before Dead Mines. Otherwise, that's gonna get really tricky. For example, if there's like a quest chain
Hey there. See you
Yeah,
around.
it's like a long quest chain or something.
Have a good one.
To get a offhand, it might ding me past where I want to be. While I'm here, I'm gonna pick up some of these quests. Just to try to save time. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this quest up here. And then I'm gonna do the deep run roundup and head back. I looked on Wowhead. There are offhand options. However, the problem is they're not going to be easily obtainable. The easiest one for me to get is going to be the bouquet of Scarlet Beyond or whatever the fuck. But the problem with that one is that it has 0 stats. So I might just not have any sort of stats from my offhand for a while. Unless I can find a way to cheese the Totem of Infliction quest chain. But I don't think that's going to be possible. I truly think that that's going to be nightmare fuel. But I'll double check on that. It really just comes down to whether I can root spam those mobs. I might be able to cheese it. It would definitely take hours on hours to do that. But that's kind of right up my alley. And the other thing, I could get lucky and just have one drop. That seems to be more likely. So let's pray for an offhand drop. If not, I will be looking at which quest is the easiest to cheese. Alright, so I double checked. Level 14 is when remove poison or whatever becomes available. So I'm not going to wait that long, I don't think. Unless we're just absolutely poning and just rolling these quests and we just want to keep the momentum going here. Ooh, I think something else that would be fun is not using rested XP. Because where would a druid really sleep? They would sleep in the wild. They just, wherever they are when they get tired, they would just hunker down and go to sleep. I think that's what we're gonna do. I'll probably just find a bush or find a log to crawl up under. And that's where we're gonna sleep. Alright, I don't actually know what level Princess is, but I assume we're chilling. So, pretty much the play here is split pull the bitch. The main thing, I'll mark her. I need to be absolutely certain that this will hit all 3. It did. Now follow up with a rank 1 Moonfire on the primary target while we kite. If I can get another one, that'd be good too. Entourage should fade. Root Princess. And now we do our opener. We'll get max range. Start winding up some wraths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. That's how it's done, really. I took 0 damage. You can do that as long as your root will land, or as long as your stuff will land. That works. Really no excuse for a druid to get shit on by Princess. However, I will say, I have died to Princess, but it was not on a druid. I tried Princess as like a warrior or something, super underleveled. And I died. I will admit that that did occur at one point in time. Kind of funny to think about. But that's also because I did not split pull it. I just ran in and went crazy, which was not the move, clearly. Also, by the way, if you haven't picked up on what I'm doing with my instant cast, I am basically trying to line up my instant cast as soon as my melee goes out. So if you do an instant cast ability in the same moment that your melee swing occurs, then basically it won't mess with your swing timer. So you can keep the swing timer rolling and weave in your instant cast at the end, at the very moment your melee goes out. Not when it lands, but when your character begins to swing, it won't cancel the melee for the instant cast, as long as the melee swing has been sent out. I hope that makes sense, but It's a little bit weird. If you don't have a swing timer, odds are you're going to be canceling your swings. And you're going to lose out on a lot of DPS that you could have. My friend got banned on Twitch and now he's streaming on TikTok. I just tuned in for a second and everything is so fucking loud. And I was about to say something, but then I realized, you know what? That's probably fitting. It's probably on purpose. But anyways. If you're wondering why he got banned on Twitch, apparently someone else was viewbotting him and Twitch banned him for getting viewbotted, and he doesn't have a way to prove it wasn't him, because obviously if you were gonna viewbot, you would probably have someone else do it for you, or you would do it from like a remote location, if that makes sense. So I don't really know how that works. It certainly seems like anyone could have that problem, but I don't know how to alleviate the issue. I don't even know what advice to give him, other than, I think if I were him, I would just make a new Twitch channel. But that also breaks TOS, because you're not supposed to do that if you get banned. You're supposed to just tank it. However, if I got banned twice on Twitch, then I'd probably go to YouTube or Kick, maybe. I'm just not really a TikTok kind of person. But I do know that TikTok is like a surefire way to pull in a ton of viewers, because there's so many people sitting there scrolling nonstop all day. So there's that. I guess I'm a bit more old man brained in my philosophy and approach angles. But everyone's different. This is also probably why he has so many more viewers than I ever do on Twitch. But then again, I guess you can make the argument that he was being viewbotted. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't think he was doing it. I believe him. Because why would you want your channel to get banned? Like, it's not worth it, you know? I don't know what to say.
Greetings for the Alliance. Light bless you.
Ding. I think I could probably go get Terraform. But I think I need to just at least walk around, stretch my legs. So I'm gonna hearth and then do that. Try to rally a bit of energy here. Get bear form and whatnot. Alright, I'm kind of back, but I'm also so tired. So we'll see what all I can get done here.
Can I assist you? May the stars guide you. Till next we meet. Hello. Goddess, watch over you.
I don't have my Hearthstone. So how are we gonna get out of Moonglade? Oh, I can fly. Okay, thank God. We'll be fine. My brain's just glitching. We got this.
Greetings. May the stars guide you, Del Nadris.
Elune be with you.
Elune be with you. Good luck, friend. Till next we meet.
I am honored. Good luck.